Hey everybody, this here is a Casablanca Panama 5, and this is a very special Panama because it's actually one of the very first Panamas that I think ever came out. Um, of course, the Panama is a classic fan design that was made by Casablanca, originally designed by them, copied by many companies over the years. Um, Probably the most notable one that I know of from my childhood was the Hampton Bay Gazebo. Um, but yeah, this one is an early one. It was made in 1983, May 31st, 1983 to be exact. I'll show you the tag um, short in a bit. But yeah, this fan is from 1983. It's got the SlumberQuiet, and it has a 5 blade adapter for the flywheel, and stubby blade arms, the shorter blade arms that were used on the Four Seasons. Now, the very first Panamas did use SlumberQuiet. They also, I think, had ones that had a 5-speed click knob, like the Slumber 5 or whatever it was called. I'm not positive about that. I think they had some like that. Um, but they also had ones with SlumberQuiet, as evidenced by this one here. And this one, SlumberQuiet, still works. Um, I'll demonstrate it, yeah, of course. And now that 5 blade adapter on the flywheel is very interesting. It's like, I think, 3 pieces of a circle that fit onto the flywheel. Actually, they screw on, and then you attach the blades to it. Now, you can mount it with 4 blades only on the flywheel. The flywheel is actually the older style, the same that's used on the one in my Victorian. Um, so yeah, and what else? The blades are walnut, I'm pretty sure. It does have a K4S light kit, and those shades are genuine Casablanca. I do believe they are crystal and carved. They have like sunflowers on them. They're very pretty. That tassel pull chain extension is original. Um, and it also has a spiral down rod, which is very interesting. It's a very, like a short spiral down rod. Um, so you can't really see it from this view. The blade is blocking it. Um, it has a K-55 motor in it, and oh, it has the shorter nose, like the stubby nose, that was typically used in like IntelliTouch fans later on. Very interesting. I didn't think that they used that this early on, but yeah, it's very weird proportions. I do like it a lot. It's like a Four Seasons meets a Panama almost. Um, and it's not IntelliTouch. So, very weird. Um, so I'm going to demonstrate the light kit for you now. It does have a 3-way pull chain, just like the Victorian. So, that's, yep, that's the light kit on. And I believe only one of these bulbs is original. There is, I forget which one it was. There's the original bulbs that came with it were the GE bulbs. I think it's this one here. Um, but the other 3 are replacements. But they all came with the fan. They all still work, so that's a plus. So now I'm going to switch the light kit off, and I'm going to actually turn the fan on. I'm going to start it on low on the SlumberQuiet, so I don't like jolt the flywheel. Um, so let's put, and it should. I did test this one. The SlumberQuiet works, and it does start on the lowest setting, as you can see. And actually, it's starting even. I was running it for a little bit before I started the video, and when I first powered it up for the first time on low, it it was spinning really slowly, and this is actually a bit faster than it was spinning before. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, this is not a 52-inch or 50-inch This, I believe, is a 48-inch model. It's a little bit smaller than the later Panamas, which were all 50-inch, I think. Except for like the late ones, the XLP ones, like the one I have. It's 42-inch. That falls in a different category. So yeah, it takes a little while for it to get up to speed here, but it doesn't stall out, which I'm very happy about. And the SlumberQuiet still functions perfectly, slows it down to a really nice and slow restaurant low that these are known for having. I am very grateful that the SlumberQuiet has not failed in this one. And surprisingly, the only two SlumberQuiet fans I have, this one and the Victorian, I found them both like under the same circumstances, and they both have working, functioning SlumberQuiet systems. I have not had bad luck with variable speed, like SlumberQuiet and other similar systems like the Sears and the Fastco Very Low, like those variable speed systems. In fact, I think there's only one fan, their polished brass turn of the century with variable speed that I have, that the SlumberQuiet circuit completely failed on it. But yeah, so I think that's probably about as fast as we're going to get out of this low speed. It is a very, very aesthetic low. Okay. Turn it up a quarter of a turn. It's also still in sort of an aesthetic low range, but creeping into the functional. Another quarter. So that's like a medium low-ish speed. Starting to feel a breeze. This is getting into medium range. It's like medium high. Just put it up to high. Might as well. Just a slight bit of wobble, which is surprising. I don't think the flywheel is very bent. I think that might just be my box. But in true K-55 fashion, it moves expected amount of air. Great performer as always. Okay, and now I'm gonna do Spindown. This has surprisingly good bearings. Okay, yeah, I didn't see any kickback there. Those bearings are very good. Okay, and now I'm going to flip it to reverse, and I don't want to start it up from high. I don't feel like trying to damage the flywheel any further, so let's start it up on low in reverse. I mean, not that the flywheel is damaged, I just don't want to put any stress on it that's not necessary. I think that's up to speed. I'm trying to go through this a little faster here. I know it takes a while for it to get up to each speed on the slower speeds. Okay. Oop. I was trying it the right way. Okay, that's high. So about the same amount of wobble. Alright. Okay. Now, up close view time. So, here's the tag, first and foremost. The serial number ER3, that's May 31st, or sorry, ER31, that would be May 31st, 1983, and it was the 991st fan made that day. Model number CB-12002. This is polished brass finish, of course, that's probably the code. K4S with these really pretty shades, as I mentioned. And then there's that weird flywheel adapter for the 5 blades. It's got like, let's see, how many pieces is it? 1? Okay, wait, 1? Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's just like one ring that's just split up by this one broken portion there. I don't know. It's very strange. It's like it like fits onto the flywheel, screws into only a few of the holes, it looks like, unless there's more hiding underneath of the... Oh, no, I am right. There's another break right there, so there's another piece. So it looks like it's split into 2 pieces, because there's one right there, and there's another one. So it's 2 halves, like 2 semicircles that fit into each toe, like places on the flywheel for the blades. Pretty clever. They do make the blades hang a little bit lower, and there's the stubby blade arms that I mentioned before as well. And then on top here is the top plate, identical to the bottom, of course, top of the K-55, and that spiral down rod that I was talking about as well. This one is the recalled hang true, of course, being that it's very old. That 3-way pull chain with the tassel. Once again, I want to show you the light kit. Okay. And these pretty walnut blades. Very nice. Oy. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Everything to talk about this fan. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.